Hello, guys, and welcome back to episode 33 of this Pentagon series. Things are going so well. I'm slightly nervous to bring you this episode because things have been going so well, and I just don't want people to think, Steve, you've been doing stuff off camera. You've obviously just been save scrubbing. Because I haven't. We've just been on an unbelievable run. Obviously, we are still in the Sao Paulo State Championship, so much the same as last season. I don't actually value this as a major important thing, but it is nice to do well in it. We've been doing really well. We've managed to get through our first 6 games, I think, and we've won them all. It's so strange. However, we have unfortunately lost our best player for the second season in a row. So let's get into it, and I can catch you up on everything that you've missed. So guys, we're going to start you off with the fixtures. Obviously, you saw us in that first game against Ponte Preta. We beat them 4-1 and it was convincing, right? We've then gone on an unbelievable run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've won 7 games in a row, and for the most part, we've been the better side in pretty much all of them. Now, what I will say is we've not played anyone in our division yet. So as you can see, Ponte Preta, Serie B. This team here, Serie B. Juventus don't have a division. Inato, Serie B. Botafogo, Serie B. This team, Serie D, not very good. Then in our cup game as well, Serie C. So as you can see, guys, we've not played big teams, which is why I'm bringing you this game against Santos today, because they are currently top of the division. They are also in the Serie A with us. And this is our first real challenge, shall I say. As you can see, they have currently played 2 more games than we have. They've drawn one and they've lost one. I don't understand how these fixtures work. I don't understand how they've played 8 games and we're the next one. It just baffles me what is going on here, to be perfectly honest. But there you go. So we currently sit second in the Sao Paulo State Championship. Obviously, you guys know, if you watched from last year, the league table means nothing. You need to finish in the top 2 of your group to go through into the knockouts. As things stand, we are level on games played with Sao Paulo, and we are 8 points clear of them. So you'd like to think that we will get through the group stage and into the knockouts. And that would be Sao Paulo would be, if last year's anything to go by, Sao Paulo will be the team that we will play in the quarterfinals as well. Santos are doing pretty well. They're top of their group. Palmeiras top of theirs. Corinthians top of theirs, as you kind of would expect, guys. So as I said, big test today against Santos. However, I do have some updates for you. Gone over to the transfers. We've brought in Augusto here, centre back. Yet another one. He's pretty solid, actually. 3.5 stars as central defender and a no-nonsense centre back. 6'1", decent enough in the air, solid enough technicals, very good mentals for this level, and then pretty solid enough physicals as well. 26 years of age, so he's got room to grow as well. But I think he was a very good addition. As you can see, we've pulled in everybody for a grand total of 0. And over here, you can see we've made a total of 4.1 million. And you will see here, Koa, the new gen, has gone to Arsenal. Several clubs met his valuation. So within Brazil, he had a lower domestic release clause than his foreign release clause. Santos met that. However, AC Milan and Arsenal both met his release clause for a foreign club. And he decided to go to Arsenal. I will say, because he hit the automatic... they hit the threshold of his price. I didn't have the option to get a loan back on him, which I would like. So he is available for loan. We have asked if we can have him back on loan for the season. We shall see. We've also done a few more bits of business. Obviously, a majority of these people are leaving on loan, but as you can see, £200 total fee is not a lot. £40 total fee. They're not massive loans, guys. We're just sort of letting a couple of the younger players go out on loan. Kawa leaving is the biggest bit of news. However, if we go over to the transfer center, you can see here we are still making moves. So obviously we are trying to loan Kawa until the end of the season. We are. Ooh, I didn't realize there's a fee in there, so I'm going to cancel that. I'm not paying a monthly fee for him. I'm just not alongside his wages. So this is basically what we've got here, guys. We've got 3 good players, in my opinion, all joining on the 1st of July. So I will take you through them for now. So Walterson is the first one. He is playing for Monterrey over in Portugal. He's solid, but not spectacular. Basically, I needed a player to sort of play in this position with Koa leaving. And I think this is the guy to take us forward. Obviously, he is Brazilian. So we will welcome him back to Brazil. We're also signing Camilo, defense midfielder. His contract is up at Lyon, so we are signing him at the end of the French season. Obviously, his stats graph is all over the place because I still don't know the full picture of his attributes, but I saw enough. That I thought he was good enough to bring in that central midfielder role. He probably is slightly more defensive than I would like, but that's probably a good thing. Having come from Ponte Preta, I think he's not necessarily broken into the squad at Lyon, only 24 years of age, so I still think he can do a very, very good job. However, he is going to have some competition from Alejandro Cardozo, and that is because 18 years of age, he's Uruguayan. I have a feeling during this save, I'm always going to be going in and molding and taking people from Uruguay. He doesn't necessarily have some of the best attributes. His corners, obviously, crossing bad, finishing bad, free kick taking bad. But where I need him to be quite good, he's got good technique. He's got solid enough tackling. 16 passing's great. Really good first touch. Decent enough heading. Good dribbling. That's kind of all I need him to do in that position. The mentals are sort of a little bit here or there. He's got a resolute personality. His determination at the lowest is going to be 16, but could be 20. His teamwork is between 17 and 20. Good vision, good work rate. As a DLP, I think he's going to be fantastic. As I said, he is only 18 years of age. Has a potential 5-star ability. He's currently at a 3.5-star ability. So he already is a good addition to the team. Looking forward to welcoming these 3 into the squad. The tactic though, guys, the tactic's going very well. If we go over to the club vision, this is what we're saying right now. Obviously, we do have a solid transfer budget and wage budget. I'm just going to leave it as things are for now. We need to sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. We're trying to do that. Sometimes we want a little bit more of instant success. So maybe the players, unfortunately, aren't under the age of 23. Play attacking football, we do that. Play counter-attacking football, we don't do that. We have a lot of the ball, 55, 60, 65% possession in most games. Work within the wage budget, we are now definitely doing that. And then obviously quarterfinals of the Sao Paulo State Championship is the first one that we are on course to do. And then we've also been asked to repair the club's financial damage. But as you can see, if we go into the finances, selling Koa has done that. Overall bank balance is almost 5 million now. We are doing well. We do have a transfer budget. We've got a very solid wage budget. So I think we're in a very, very good position right now. Because of the money coming in for Koa, I've also been able to offer Gabriel a new deal. He is now valued at 1.9 million. And he is wanted by Chapecoense. I don't want him to go. I still think he's my best striker, even though Junior Todino is leading the line at the moment in terms of goals scored. I still feel that Gabriel is my best and most consistent striker. So I've kind of shown you everything. In the next round of the Brazilian Cup, we are playing Vitória. They are a Serie A side as well, but we don't play them for a little while. End of this month, guys. So we won't. We may bring you that, or we may bring you one of these games towards. You know what? I think what I will do is I'll show you the cup game, and then we'll come back for the knockout game against what I assume will be Sao Paulo. But first of all, first things first, Santos. As I said, we've been on an unbelievable run. We are taking on Santos at home. My manager's actually given me some opposition instructions. Jesus, who'd have thought? Not me, that's for sure. He never does that. So we will set all of those boys to get hit hard. And then we will do what we always do. Go into the weak foot. Oh, God. A 5-star 18-year-old Mazzala for Santos. I mean, this kind of says it all, doesn't it, really? This is the kind of caliber of player that we are going to be coming up against now. Alisson, everybody in Brazil is called Alisson. I didn't even look. He is right only, so pop him on his left. Victor Guzman, another right footer, pop him on his left. Arthur Gomez is right-footed, so pop him on his left. And they've got another new gen who's either a 5-star Mazzala or you can play as a DLF. Also at a 5-star, he's got a minimum of 17 technique as well. Some of these new gens that pop up in Brazil are just out of this world. One thing I will say, Caio Jorge or Jorge, or however you say it, he is no longer at Santos. He has left. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously, we beat Santos twice last year in this competition. This is the team for today's game. Temperini, Bruno Piri, Anderson, Augusto, Ocampo, Neres, Lucina, who's been a very good addition in centre midfield. Junior Tordino on the left this time. Ruiz in the hole, and Gabriel Noves and Picasso up top. Obviously, this left midfield spot is a little bit of a worry, but Junior Tordino can play there. I just think I'd probably prefer to play him up top if I can. But we will submit the team. This is what we're doing. We're getting into the game against Santos early February 2024. Pump the fists. Come on, boys. Let's keep this run going. As I said, we've been in fantastic form, and I would love to continue this with a game against Santos. Obviously, they are the team at the top of the table at the moment, despite playing 2 more games than we have. So this would be a real statement of intent. As I said, it's the first time we are playing a team in our division. Now we are in the top flight in Brazil. We are in the most reputable division within South America. So hopefully we can kind of make that count, guys. Ocampos gets tackled there. Ocampo even, not Ocampos. Gets it back into Lucina. Allen. Send him. Lucina into the penalty area. Can he? Oh, Ronaldo Luciana. Lucana? I don't know how I'm saying that. But we've scored inside 5 minutes. Come on, the boys. Santos caught napping here. Really nice move from us here. Holding on to the ball superbly. Playing it back into the man. And that is a very good finish past the Santos goalkeeper. A real statement of intent for us there. But what I will say, this season, now we've sort of strengthened in a few different areas. We are definitely getting more chances and more goals from... That's a penalty. More goals from people who aren't just strikers. I felt like we were very heavy on Gabriel and Joan last season. And so far, at least in the Sao Paulo State Championship, in off the post, it feels like we have been able to get goals from other areas of the pitch. Koa was doing pretty well before he was sold to Arsenal. And hopefully... long may that continue, that we pull in goals from around different areas of the pitch. Goal kick then for Santos. We win the header and we pick it up in central midfield into Gabriel. Can he square this one? He does. We score another one. Ronaldo Lucina in on goal again. I think he's Venezuelan. Scores his 2nd goal of the game, his 3rd of the season, and what a time to pull it up here. Allen doing great work here. Nice into Gabriel. Beats it off, holds it off 2 players, gets the centre ball. And then that central midfielder breaking into the penalty area has given us yet another goal, guys. And Santos only having 1 shot and 1 on target, and it has come from that penalty thus far. I actually genuinely think we are good value for this league now. I don't want to count my chickens too soon, but I do genuinely think we are pretty good value for this lead. Last season, we had the issue of going a couple of goals up and then chucking the lead away. I think so far this season, from what I've seen from this team, we definitely have it about us to close out games. Guzman then, with the ball on the right-hand side. Lucino with a great challenge. Hits it long. Ooh, gets intercepted, but he wins it back. Wins it back, the man playing in central midfield. Driving forward then. We could get countered here, and that was my worry with the central midfielder being out on the left-hand side that much. Well, they managed to get that over Ocampo as well. Arthur Gomez running with the ball then down this left-hand side. We put the pressure on him, forcing it round with Bravo now, the left-back. Can they get a ball into our penalty area? Bravo working it nicely. Cross comes over. Tapped in at the far post. Allison taps it in. That's his 2nd. Ocampo's missed interception led to the goal being scored, but I will say Temperini's not covered himself in glory here. This ball has basically flashed across his 6-yard area and he's not even moved. Good finish. Obviously, the winger coming in at the far side. That is kind of the issue with the three centre-back formation. I'm actually going to say I'm pleased, boys. I don't think Santos have actually done a great deal in this game. They've scored the shots that they've had, but I don't think they've actually had that many of them. So then we've got the ball, spread it out to Junior Todino here. The winger's never going to track him as a rule, especially in Brazil. It feels like wingers are set to attack and they have no defend duties whatsoever. So I'm hoping that Todino can get a little bit of space here. Ball into Gabriel, and that is a great finish from Gabriel Neves. And that is why we give him a new contract. As soon as Koa's money came in, that was the first thing I did. Went straight over to him, offered him a new deal, paid him the money that I think he's worth. And he's kind of repaying me here. Nice work from us here. Anderson with the ball over the top. He gets away from his man. First time, half volley. Straight past the goalkeeper just after halftime to give us the lead for the third time in this game. Hopefully we can kind of tighten up a little bit now. I do have the standard 4-2-3-1 set in my instructions, which we probably will flick to in 10 minutes, maybe 10 in-game minutes. We will see what happens here. Guzman with the ball then. Up to Arthur Gomez. Ball over the top into Alisson again. He's already scored 2 and he makes it 3. Alisson absolutely ripping that one past Temperini. He's scored a goal on the right. He's now scored a goal on the left. I have no idea where he's playing. They've moved him up to an advanced forward. Interesting. So we've made a sub in central midfield there. Neres absolutely gassed. Not seen a lot of him this game, actually. So we brought on Ricky, and that's going to be another goal. I find it really frustrating that I said that we're good value for the lead, and then we just give away sloppy goals like this. And then they've gone back to a 4-2-3-1. We'll just stay in this formation, I think. I've been really disappointed with Picasso. So we'll bring on Eda Wilson, who's our youngster. This guy looks like he could be a player in the future. 17 years of age, advanced playmaker. We're playing him up front at the moment. This is going to be the first loss of the season, guys. And I don't think we deserve it. Final few minutes of this game. First real test against Santos. We've been sloppy in the goals that we conceded. Todino with a throw in here. In towards the penalty area. Todino heads it down. They clear it long. We should win that. We do. Bruno Piri. Anderson then. We do hit the ball long. It's poor yet again. Todino. Oh, we're going down to 10. I don't know what to say, guys. I thought when we went 3-2 up, I thought that was it. We've got a penalty. Lucina to score it. He does. That's a hat trick. It's 4-4. We've rescued a draw. Lucina's 4th goal of the season. He's managed to score it. Lots of pressure in this situation. Goalkeeper goes the right way, but that is a very good penalty from the central midfielder. And despite going down to 10 men, despite having the lead numerous times in this game, we are now level with Santos. We didn't lose. They were just very clinical with their chances that they had. And Alisson absolutely slaughtered us there. Put us to the sword. Right-footed only, doesn't matter. Scores with all of them. He's a very good player and one that we will need to keep an eye on. But I think overall, if we take a look at the teams, obviously we missed Todino. On this side, Anderson played quite nicely. Ruiz nicely. Neves very good as well. They're only giving him 8.5, which is very disappointing considering he scored 3 goals. I'm going to say well done to the boys. That is our first real test, but we didn't lose. That is the main thing. We do have 2 games in hand over Santos in the table, despite it not really meaning anything. Todino banned for 1 match. So we still keep the unbeaten start to the season. Instead of 3-3 against Santos, like it was towards the knockout stages of this competition last year, it's 4-4, which is very interesting. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to play these games off camera. Bragantino Corinthians and San Bento, or Sao Bento. And we will bring it back for the cup game Copa do Brazil, second round against Vitória. They are obviously in our division as well, so we will have to see how we get on in one of these bigger tests. And then obviously I'll bring it back after that for hopefully the knockout stages of the Sao Paulo State Championship. You are enjoying this series and this video in particular, seeing how we do get on against one of the biggest clubs in Brazil. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to my channel for daily Football Manager content, and don't forget to ring that bell so you're told every time that I upload a video. I'll be back with another episode of this Pentagon series very, very soon, guys. Hopefully, I'll catch you guys there.